Okay, so we're live, and Gina's gonna have to carry me through this one. I'm pretty exhausted. Hey, Gina, what's up?
Hey, Matt.
Are you ready? Hey, I appreciate you, you know, having the patience, to do these decodes with me and to be here and with.
Hey, you've got Brad Pitt in this one.
Oh,
I
we
have a
should
feast
make
for
it
my eyes in this one.
hair. Anyways, I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank
Turn
you
down.
for asking. Let's go. This is juicy.
You ready? You think so?
Well, it's interesting.
Oh,
Uh,
that's funny. It shows me on live, no views as I'm live right now. So, anyways, the daughter of Angelina Jolie, and I hope you know. I hope you know how to pronounce her name. But and
some of these
Brad,
names are
Brad Pitt. Okay, so the daughter of Angelina Jolie. They don't want to say her name because what? She files a court petition to remove father's last name. Hey, Gina. You know what just hit me right now?
hmm, this is
Father.
Shiloh.
There's
Shiloh is the
holiday.
one who's
What's the next holiday? Do we have Father's Day coming around? Let me go. Let me look.
June. Yeah, Father's Day is going to be in a week or two.
Oh, damn! I like how that works out like that. So let me guess. I'm not sharing. Okay, so we're gonna be
Hey,
sharing it right now. So
I,
that just hit me.
yes, you're right.
So right when I read the
Father's
title, and I
Day.
was just telling you on the side, this is why these go like an hour and a half. It just jam filled with info.
That's pretty punk, to do that right before
Father's
Father's Day.
And you get the sixth and the one again. Hey, what's today's date?
Yeah,
6/1.
yep.
Oh, 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 it's magic. Now that's a pretty solid connection 2 minutes into the decode with slides, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say.
You know that's Tupac's birthday as well.
Oh
Um,
no. Well, there's another connection.
you know what I'm saying? It really is, but we've been seeing this one and this six a lot.
Hmm.
Gee,
A lot.
I just want to make sure it's not just me. Have you noticed it as well?
No, the one and the six, and I find the two and the one a lot, or one two, two one or one two,
Yeah, I know
or
Drake
six
equals
one and one six.
21, and I know Drake's been hitting right now for sure. And you know what? We actually get we'll have to look at the end because I took the numbers and the dates and I just got rid of the tabs and I just screenshotted them and put them at the end. Okay? And
Hmm.
there's a 210 in there, like 21, and it's an important number. So we'll look at that. So Father's Day, and this is why we love going live because that we have the slides. And then right when I just read that father's last name, I'm like, ding, ding.
You know, when I read that, I'm thinking, you know, what a little brat. I mean, it's just like it's kind of uh, an inconsequential little whatever girl, okay? But on Father's Day, it's just mean. Something's going
Yeah.
on. Something's going on. It's
You know what I think it
somebody wants
is?
to hurt someone.
Yeah. And this is why I love getting another perspective because I'm like, literally, it's like they roll out of bed and their phone's just buzzing. They say, "Oh shit, I'm
Yeah,
eating." And I think whatever it says, they have to perform that role. And
right.
then
Like they have bat phones. And when that one rings, you're right. They
I
go,
think that that's how they do it. And if they fail and respond and mess up, I think they have to pay the consequences. And that I truly believe, and I have to say believe because I don't know, right? I It's
But there's evidence that what you're saying is true. I mean, we don't know that it's true,
sometimes I
but
don't know, I just do these so much where it's like you feel like you tap into something, you know what I mean? And I don't know, that's just what I feel.
well,
So
this
anyways,
girl, the daughter that in question is Shiloh.
I'm so glad you know how to say that.
Shiloh Novell. That's
You
her
get
middle name is Novell.
you get shy, and we have to bring all of this stuff up,
I
Gina.
know you do. I know what
I
you're gonna
have
say.
I have all of these clips over here, and I'm not gonna play them, but I put them together for a live I did before. We had O.J. Simpson that died, right?
Yeah,
With son.
yeah,
Okay. We had Winona Ryder, her
yeah.
daughter arrested. Rick Harrison, his son died. The world famous gold and silver pawn shop celebrities. Okay. And Cole brings plenty. What, the nephew of a character that was in Yellowstone, and this was like a spin-off show. He died. Okay. And what now? Now we see a lot of these stories where some of these characters we know they've been wronged with some of the info they've given us with Diddy and such. Like Usher has taken a rise now. Things have cycled. So now we're seeing the youngsters take the main stage, kind of like a new turning.
You know who'll
It
be
has
next is Will Smith's son.
it,
He'll be rising.
yeah,
Jaden.
it's like
Jaden Smith.
it has something to do with this Phoenix Rising thing. And there's been a lot with Phoenix, like rebirth. Maybe
Well, the dad goes down, the son comes up.
yeah, and I know other people know more about that, but that's kind of what it feels like. So, and all of this is relevant, okay? So we go 7 minutes, 8 minutes before we get into all the sides. All of this is relevant. Anybody, and if anybody is new here, this is it's surface level stuff, okay? They've been told us about the trafficking now, okay? And now all of a sudden it's kind of like hush hush about it. And then here we go, and here's the rise with the celebrity kids. I'm not buying it that they're
Yet, it's almost impossible to find a Hollywood A-lister who has not adopted a child,
yeah, you're
especially
right.
from a third world
So
country.
so do you have info about an adoption here? Because I have a connection to that.
Well, she's adopted.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's adopted?
Well, wait, let me see. Shiloh is,
I can look if you need me to.
no, Shiloh is not. She is a
Is there
biological.
adopted how many children? Let me look
They have
here.
6 children. 3 are adopted and 3 are natural.
Okay. And I have some of that coming up, but we can look at it right now.
Just, well, I mean,
Okay, so we have, in addition to Shiloh, we have Pitt. They have some, hold on. Pitt 60. Okay, they have their age. Okay.
Shiloh is natural, and their twins, their
Well,
last 2 are natural.
okay, so let's pull up the images. And Madonna and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
And I have those clips as well. Right there. I see five right there. Oh, here. I have this pic coming up, but we'll look at it right now. Okay, I see that.
You're saying that just reminded me of, um, one it whoever whoever Jolie has dated in the last year, just like a little fling, called her, the Madonna of the West, like
Okay.
the Madonna, the up and coming Madonna, or something like
Okay.
that, because of all these adoptions.
And what makes, you know what? Yeah, and I have that clip. I have to, we'll go ahead and just play it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, let's play this.
In October 2006, Madonna adopted a 1-year-old boy from Malawi. Johan Banda, the boy's father, gave consent, saying he wanted his son David to live a better life. Now it's thought that Madonna is on her way back to Southeast Africa to find him a sibling. Malawian officials say she wants to adopt a 4-year-old girl called Mercy James from the Umchinji Home of Hope orphanage. But a UK-based children's
I just wanted to play that real quick. And now look at, and I have the Diddy clip here. And this connects with everything I've just spit out about all of these
If
stories
it's the
connecting,
Diddy
right?
clip I'm thinking of, it's disgusting.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yes. So it's all relevant if you ask me. So look, let's play that now.
Anybody else? Yeah. Everyone, introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs. Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me, and
So anyways, and shout out to the YouTube employee watching. Hey, what's up?
What a script. Papa Combs. That's
So,
disgusting.
and that's all relevant here. And we have this as well, and we'll just hit it real quick and then we'll get into it. But we're bringing this stuff up. Okay?
Now we're going to go to our GMA cover story. Sandra Bullock opening up about her experience as a mother of 2 Black children. On a new episode of Red Table Talk, the Oscar winner saying she sometimes wished she had kids. Her kids had the same skin color. Kaylee Hartung is back with more. Good morning again, Kaylee.
Hey, Michael. So for all the great roles we've watched Sandra Bullock take on, her most important role is the one we don't really get to see her in, as a mom. As she raises 2 kids she's adopted, she's sharing some of the challenges she faces alongside them. This morning, one of Hollywood's most beloved and private actresses opening up about.
So basically, my point to all of that was, so it's just some challenge there, right? Right? Kind of.
Ritual. Maybe a ritual.
Well, but what I mean is with Diddy, you see how it's kind of like, okay, look what's going on with him. Oh, it's disgusting. But my point being, and now you can put it insert, and I'm not saying that there's accusations with Bullock and Madonna, right? But what I'm saying is that could spark a thought, like what could be going on, correct? Because we've been deceived. So with all of this hitting right now, okay, that's all relevant. So I think at this time, let me see. I think we can play the clip that goes with our decode.
Okay.
And again, we're back over here. Okay, daughter of Angelina, Jolie, and Brad Pitt. And think about the last name, Pitt. Okay, we're going to get into it. Files court petition to remove father's last name. And Father's Day is on the 16th. You know what? If today's the 1st, how amazing is that? Because that's a 16-day span. Because it's 15 days after today on the 16th. It's still the 1st where I'm at. Okay? So you add the span, the beginning and end date. It's a 16-day span to 6/16.
I know we're getting into the decode, but since we have spoken before about the beauty of Angelina and how a woman might look at her differently from a man, but look at that picture that's on the screen right now. And if you don't see evil in that picture, then we are seeing 2 different pictures.
Yeah, though, but you see, men are programmed to be attracted to what's bad for them. That's and that syncs up with our decode as well, because then that's a whole nother
Yeah.
decode, actually. You know, we can do a whole nother separate video on that, right? Because we tend to be drawn to the characters. It's interesting because it's all a part of the plan, right?
Right.
So yeah, we'll save that for a later date, but that's an amazing point. Okay. So let's play the clip for this right here, and then we're gonna move forward.
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter Shiloh is looking to change her name. According to several reports, the 18-year-old has requested to drop her dad's last name, going from Shiloh Jolie-Pitt to simply Shiloh Jolie. The documents for the request of name change were filed on Monday, May 27th, which also happened to be Shiloh's milestone birthday. It seems she isn't the first of the former couple's 6 children to opt for the name change. Their daughter Vivian, who helped her actress mom as she worked as a producer on the new musical The Outsiders, has reportedly been credited in the production's playbill as Vivian Jolie. The pair stepped out together for the Broadway show's opening night in April and made a more recent red carpet appearance at the premiere of Reefer Madness, the musical, alongside Kristen Bell in Los Angeles. Angie and Brad's eldest daughter, Zahara, also had a moment last November where fans noticed she was using a different name. The video shows the 19-year-old at her university, Spelman College, introduce herself as Zahara Marley Jolie. Shiloh's name change comes amid her famous parents' continued legal battle over their French vineyard, which started after Jolie filed for divorce and sole physical custody of the kids back in 2016.
All right, that was a lot there. So this is what she wants to go by right here, I guess.
By the way, the daughter you were speaking of earlier, the black child, that was Zahara Marley.
They just
She's 19. She's from Ethiopia.
Okay, and I'm sure. What was her name again?
Zahara Marley.
Oh, okay, synced up with Bob Marley. I see.
Probably.
How come I don't have Shiloh's? Okay, let me pull up Shiloh here.
Well, you have Shiloh Jolie. There's
Oh, you know what? I
61.
spelled it wrong. I think I spelled her. My bad. Sorry.
SHILOH.
Right there. Let me go spell it right and see what we get over there real quick. SHILOH. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Dun dun dun.
61.
That's what I was thinking too, but no. I don't see that here.
Look at the 122.
Yeah, I see the 122. I see it. Not seeing really.
Well, her whole name is Shiloh Novell, Nouvel.
Ah, found the connection. There it is right there. And that adds adds to our decode. I believe she was a voice to one of the characters in Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, I was about to later on bring up the Panda movie. A couple of them were in the Panda movie.
So you get a little sneak peek at what's.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you want to talk about that, but
we have like 5 slides, I think, right around the corner here about Kung Fu Panda 3, and that, the symbolism with the panda. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk.
You know that we have just opened relations with China to get back our pandas. China loaned us pandas, and we just got them back. They'll be arriving at the end of this year.
Code Talk.
Code Talk.
Code
Yes.
Talk. Code
Panda's
Talk.
coming back home.
Yep. Code Talk. The third eldest of the former couple's 6 children. You get that 3 and 6 is landing as well. Okay. Was born in Namibia. What does that say? Swakopmund. You know, remember how
Couldn't
we
pronounce that. I barely could pronounce Namibia.
Hey, do
But
you
I
remember?
remember they went to Namibia on purpose because they knew that the birth would create a media frenzy.
Yeah.
So they went a few months early to establish, a home, and they had her there.
Do you see? Look, I'm so glad you're here. Doesn't this ring a bell? Remember we had Richmond, Virginia? Remember that? It was
Yeah.
synced up with the bank that was founded. Remember Richmond? And then the next decode, you had, remember Mund or Mound? Remember that?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
look. Well, whatever that says, Swakopmund. You see?
Yeah. I
That's
noticed it, but I couldn't pronounce it.
And look, but I'm gonna show you how this syncs up again, just with the language. Okay. And that it may be coming up. Remember we just played the clip with Madonna? It said 2006. Okay, and look at this right here. Was born 2006. Right there. The siblings also include Maddox, Pax, Zahara, and twins, Knox and Vivian, and they brought up, I think,
By the
Vivian,
way,
who
off
wanted the
subject,
Phoenix Club.
maybe Zahara, the second daughter, is now just enrolled in Spellman University. Spellman.
Oh, like which? Yeah, her
Mia
mom,
Spellman. Yes, Spellman.
big witch, and so is Madonna, right? So look,
And
Shiloh,
that's the one from Ethiopia, the one that you're questioning. She's going to Spellman University.
like casting spells, right?
Yeah, like casting spells.
Yeah,
And
like
then man, again, man.
oh, and man again, like Mannheim. That's even a bigger point, right? Like
Yeah.
Mannheim, Man City,
And then again, connected to Bob Marley, no
right.
doubt.
And you know what's interesting is I'm about to drop a video on I-1. I got the link. It's already pinned. It may take a few days. It's like kind of about good to go. It's just, I'm busy doing all of this. I put in a lot of work on this daily Decodes 81 channel, and we'll move forward, y'all. But the link is really right there. And there's 3 nice ones over there, and they're quicker. They're actually shorter than what we've been on here so far. So anyways, who performs as a voice actor in the film Kung Fu Panda? 3?
3 of them, yes. Knox is involved, Pax is involved, and
In that movie?
the third one. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's
Either
interesting.
they were the voice or they helped mom with the production and things.
All right. So at the same time with the adoption, let me say that I don't want to just look at that as negative, but they've turned it that way. And then we start to question all of these like programs. That's just me. Like with foster, I have a foster care decode where we looked at the character. It's been a while. It's on the Math 2 Con channel. Okay, we really just tackle a lot, and that channel's got over 1,000 videos. So yeah, you see this right here. Okay, so they have some kids that are older here apparently. So this is an older pick, I guess, right?
Well, their kids are 22, 19, 18, 20, 15, and 15.
Perfect. Yes. Perfect. And there they are. So look, This was just trending. Again, we look at the language. Okay, I just did this live like last night. Okay? It had the citizens movement, or was this was the stabbing. Oh, this was the one I just got the restriction for. The stabbing, right? Well, look, it was this group here, the Citizens Movement Pax Europa is a German counter jihad and a far right group. It was formed in 2008. But anyways, look, Pax Europa, that was in like the last decode, and that's Pax right here. And if that isn't a big deal, I guess somebody will let me know. But as we're looking at things connect here, and the third eldest of the former couple's 6 children was born in Namibia, right there. And then the siblings also include Maddox, Pax, Zahara, and twins Knox and Vivian. So I just thought, and look, you see how it says 6 injured in that attack?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're coming up on the 6th month. Today's 6/1.
6-1. 6-1.
Today's 6/1. Okay. And
By the
look,
way,
6 children.
the end of their marriage occurred in 2016, which would be 216. So you've got
Perfect.
the 21 and the 16.
Yes. Yes. And look right here. At least 6 people. Okay? And there's even another 6. It's you know what? Yeah, the 6 God. And he had the knife talk with Travis Scott. Okay? Yes. That's just how it is. You look at it right here. A police officer, at least 6 people wounded in a lone wolf stabbing. Weren't they called the knife men?
The knife.
But an attack targeting members of Pax Eureka. You see that?
Yep.
Thing
Yep.
is ran on this language, and yeah, letters are numbers. This is a code. So
It might be interesting to know that Brad Pitt has 3 children with Angelina, and adopted those 3 children years before they were married. They didn't get married till August of 2014.
okay.
I mean, that's unusual. That's just unusual.
Yeah. Now
He
I feel
adopted all the children before they even got married.
I'm looking at it more of like if I was just looking at it as far as for the script, I would almost look at it like, okay, maybe you have to look at it and shed light on the positive that could come with adoption as well. And I don't know.
Hey, I'm all about the positive with Brad Pitt, so watch your words, buddy.
What do you think about that, though? About how they adopted before they got married? What do you think about it? And then maybe I can bounce off of that.
I think that I definitely think Angelina was the force behind all of the adoptions. I don't think Brad had anything to say about it.
I would think that. That's what I would think too.
I think I genuinely think that he loved Angelina Jolie when they got married because he gave up a relationship with Jennifer Aniston that did not gain him any favor because I'm speaking from a female point of view.
Yeah, and we're speaking from a script point of view. Like we know it's all fake. We're just
everybody loved Brad and Angelina and and Jennifer.
Right.
So when Angelina broke up their marriage, Angelina wasn't a favorite among women.
Yeah, I could see that.
Now, I agree. I felt the same way. However, I can at the same time say that Angelina is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I
not
think
to
she's
take
got
away from her beauty.
I think she's got those kind of like those seductive eye thingies that, and men are just kind of like, unless they kind
Well,
of
I mean, she's got huge boobs. She's got a beautiful shape. She's
she seemed
hourglass.
too skinny
Yes.
for me.
Well,
She
I mean,
seemed too thin.
before they got married in 2013, she had a
Better.
double mastectomy in 2013.
Oh
So,
yeah, for real?
yeah, he married her after she had a double mastectomy.
Damn. Yeah, well, she's still decent looking. It's just she seemed really skinny, like she was trying too hard to be skinny, and it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel weird. I don't know. But anyways,
Well, I mean, cancer can do that to a person.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's definitely understandable, you know?
But
So
she only had cancer in one of her breasts, but once they just did all the research and they realized that taking both breasts at one time would eliminate any more breast cancer and would lower her risk of ovarian cancer by 50%. So she said, go ahead, take them,
oh yeah.
yank them. And I mean, that was a pretty courageous decision, you know?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to, the women who make those tough decisions. So let's move forward here. Let me try to get this let's try to
Okay,
get this rolling a little bit here.
I'll stop
Do you agree?
talking.
No, we wanna talk, but yeah, let's get it rolling here. We interact, and this is why we come together like this. So, there's a lot of, like, symbolism going on there,
Are you
okay?
going to explain the panda?
No, because that'll be, like, another half hour before we get going here. So, we'll just leave it at that. People can look that up, okay? People can look up the panda eyes, and they can do all that. Let's hit on this decode here. Shiloh, that's how you say it, right?
Shiloh.
Shiloh, who performs as a voice actor in the film Kung Fu Panda 3. And we're getting a lot of threes and sixes already. Okay, you see it right there. So this movie character, and I don't think that I tossed the movie character in the calculator. Um, we're not going to at this moment. If somebody else wants to, they can. Okay, but you see it right there. It's probably relevant. Okay, we'll see what's up. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt. So you see right there the movie character. It would be nice to know how you pronounce it. Shuai. Shaw.
That's the panda's name. Would
Yeah, I'm
probably
gonna have to look up how to
Shue,
pronounce it.
Shue, I would
Thank
guess.
you.
It's Chinese.
Thank you very much. We're
It
gonna
would be
roll with that.
it would be Chinese.
Thank you so much. So we're rolling with that. Okay, and then if it's wrong, at Gina Dysart. We'll
At
get her.
Gina at
Ooh,
Gina.com.
thank you so much. So yeah. So that's the character, right? So she's the voice apparently, right? Okay, right there in the basket. So she plays this character here in Kung Fu Panda 3. Ah. Ah. So premiered at the TCL Chinese Theater in Los Angeles, January 16th, 116. Today, the first day of the 6th month. And I forgot about Ohio equals 16 and 61. Youngstown, Ohio, natural gas explosion synced up with Chase Bank and the football player Chase Young. Anyways, look at that court petition 166. And look, 2016, right? 1 and 6, 116. We mentioned some earlier. The ones and the sixes, are actually giving me a headache because they've been landing so much. I don't know how you're coping with it, Gina, but I'm struggling here. Mixed in with that day at work. Secret society equals 166 as well. Let's say that. And remember Father's Day 616. Look at that. Court petition equals Father's Day. Hi. Hello? Hi?
Right there.
I'm not alone, am I? Look. Oh, oh, oh. It's magic. 166 and Tupac's birthday. Well, Tupac's over the last year has been in the news a lot, right? And they're kind of using a lot of that energy with that fake beef, right? And a lot of Michael Jackson energy, wouldn't you say? So which one's related to who? Hmm? Which one's related to who? Don't forget Lil Wayne. His name's Michael. Okay? Go check out that last verse in The Family Matters. Go check that out. Put two and two together. Look at that. We really landed with that Father's Day. Okay? Right?
I mean,
So we
that was a big one. That was big.
yeah,
They,
because it's
they,
the father's last name
they
and
gave an explanation right off the bat.
you know what I mean? So we bought ourselves 20 minutes, right? We can just work we can right? We're just cooling now. But we're moving forward and look at that. Father's Day equals court petition. They roll out of bed. Oh damn, the number hit. I'm an actor. They're gonna watch and see how here come the paparazzi. You know, uh, are you gonna get an A? Are you gonna get a B? Are you gonna be graded a C, a D, or you don't want to be a D or an F? I'll tell you that right now. And what about those grades? We do know letters are equivalent to numbers. I do have like a school decode. I have, I think, a college decode. Letters, numbers, right? The alphabet. We're still working on the whole alphabet. Every letter. I think we're about half done. Okay? So that's kind of borderline. That's my Leo right there. That's the Leo coming out. Bear with me. 16 numerology. Angelina Jolie's birthday in 3 days. Okay?
Well,
6 4.
one thing's for sure, Shiloh cannot um uh, not claim Angelina as her mom. They're identical. I mean, they look
Yeah.
identical.
Oh, I see Brad too.
Yeah,
I see Brad heavy.
but those big lips and those eyes.
The hair though. The hair and yeah, I'm seeing half and half. And this is why it's amazing that man and woman can come together on this, right? Because you get to hear somebody else see something different. And then that challenge, I do have the man and woman decode if anybody wants to check it out on the Math 2 Con channel, and how we are all put together as opposites. And we have to, hopefully we revert back to how things used to be. And if some of y'all out there don't know, just wait and see. Man and woman may have to start just agreeing that they're going to have different opinions, right? We've entered this time. And let me just say it, and if it relates or not, we've entered this time where, oh, I want everything done on my watch. Okay? Well, let me just say, I hope it reverts back. And this is where we come together and we have to hear different opinions, right? And maybe
Yeah.
we don't like it, but it triggers that thought and that idea. So it's time for a change in the world, y'all. At least start maybe just look at me and Gina here. We're just coming together right here and it starts here, okay? Well, I don't know. It sucks just being by yourself in the world, right?
Yes,
So
it
think
does.
about it. You know, maybe say hi to your damn neighbor, right? Look at and remember when Zoom hit that era? Okay, we're all a part of this shit. Okay. So anyways, before I get another email and get even more restricted, you see the 16 right there? Brad equals 16. This is reduction. What do you want to call it? It's a code Gematrinator 85 calculator, right? Anybody want to have a side argument about what it's called?
No,
Not
but
me.
I would like to say that that is not the most attractive picture of Brad Pitt that they could have found. That has to be purposeful.
Yeah. No comment.
I'm just saying. I mean,
You're good.
he's as much of a sex symbol as Angelina Jolie.
Absolutely. What's today's date? The first day of the 6th month. Brad equals 16 in reduction. And we see the theme. And again, Father's Day is on the 16th. You rolled out of bed, the numbers hit. It's not your name anyways. Okay? Look how we get deceived. All by numbers.
All by
So
numbers.
that's our, and look, there's,
Oh, that's disgusting.
yeah, the panda eye thing. Hey, you want to hear? Hey, I made that pic right there. I did good, huh?
You did good.
I did that. Shout out to the transparent photos. Hey, is that duality? They got the black and white, right?
They
That's
do.
horrible because we're talking the panda. Ooh, no. Uh, look at how they made a big deal about the 16th birthday. It's been a whirlwind year for the teen who has grown up right in front of our eyes. Sweet 16. This is disgusting. Look at what they do. And how many of us have used the term they're telling you the truth. I hear it's like the information age right now. I'm not really into that hardcore, but I keep hearing on that. Okay, so if y'all want to go do your own research on that as well, maybe something to do with Aquarius. I don't know. Go check it out. Who has grown up right in front of our eyes? From her headline, Making Style Transformation. They really like to use the word transformation right now,
Yeah,
Nina, because you've at least witnessed,
transforming.
right? Caitlin Clark, Caitlyn Jenner,
Yep,
Marsha Clark, Johnny Cochran.
yep.
Okay, the Gamecocks beat Caitlin Clark. Now, who was on the Gamecocks? Camilla Cardozo, like Kamala, like Kardashian Jenner. Okay, Camilla Cardozo, right? Hello, and I think we hit on. Look at this. Angelina Jolie filed for divorce from Pitt. 16.
16.
Okay. Again, that's today's date. The first day of the 6th month, y'all. That's I call that surface level, right in front of our eyes.
Yep.
I see these numbers land, and then when I see them. So, but the details of the divorce have not yet been finalized. It's been 8 years.
Well, they've only been married. They were only married 2. They were together 8, but they were only married for 2 years. They got married in August of 2014.
August 2014.
August 23rd, 2014.
Oh, Kobe Bryant's birthday. I see that. Yeah, Kobe Bryant's birthday. So, you know what? They want to change the last name Pitt. Let's go look at the last name Pitt, right? It's
Yeah,
only fitting.
yep. Look at it.
And you get the 58. Shiloh Jolie like Kung Fu Panda 3 on the fly. Look how court equals 58. You see that? Court
I want
equals
to say
58.
that the stories are talking about the children taking Pitt's name off of their names, number one, that doesn't remove him from being a custodial parent. Just because you change your name does not mean anything legally in court as far as Brad Pitt's relationship with the children.
Yeah.
That's number one. And number two, only one of the 6 children has done that. And they're
One of
making it
6. One
sound
of 6.
like all 6 children are waiting in line to do it.
I'm glad you said that because she is one of 6 children. You get the 1 in 6. Today's the first day of the 6th month. Hey, Gina, do you want to know where changing the last name could matter? Look what I got.
Tell me.
You see the calculator?
I'm watching it.
Right? Let's see. I mean, we can look at this angle, right? Well,
Right.
when I think of the word pit, I mean, I used to have a rap album called Hell's Pit.
Yeah,
And
I think of a dungeon or pit you
that's
can't
not
get
good
out
right
of,
there. If we're
a
talking,
situation you can't get out of.
I see the 43 like killing. That's not good. Right there, 43, and Masonic equals 43. Let's pull Pit back up. Look how Pit equals 20, like death. And look, death has the 25 like Pit. Okay? See? So, from the point of view of what we do when we do these decodes, that's interesting. And let's just, now what we can do, look, go over here, new tab, Pit definition. Ooh, a pit could symbolize like a dog as well, huh? You know what? Drake For All the Dogs released 10/6, like 16. Okay, and his birthday in the 10th month. That doesn't land. Look at this. Okay, a pit, a large hole in the ground. I don't know if this is gonna land. Just let's see. A
I don't know.
hollow or indentation in a surface. Set someone or something in conflict or competition with. Make a hollow. I was looking at it more like what we were talking about, like a dungeon and that. But anyways, so what else does it say down? Look, the actors have filed lawsuits against each other in recent years, stemming from disagreements over their shared business ventures and property, including a winery in France, the Times reported. And
Okay,
what
do you want
this?
to hear about that, or is that not important?
What's that?
Do you want to hear about the winery incident?
Yeah, if it's
They
relevant.
bought a winery before they were married. They have relatively equal shares. So when they filed for separation, she tried to sell her shares to a Russian oligarch, and he sued her because she wasn't supposed to be able to do that. That was in the documentation when they bought the winery. Okay, so she got mad. So that same month, she filed a FOIA request for the court documents where she filed for divorce that explained what happened on this one airline flight from France, where it seems that all the trouble stemmed from. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But people who know her and people who know Brad are saying, why did she do that? She didn't need a FOIA request for that. She had all of that. She was part of the lawsuit. She had every piece of information that she put a FOIA request for. So the only reason was to embarrass Brad Pitt.
Yes,
The
and
only reason was to make it public.
yes, and this is educational as well, y'all out there. Okay, if you think about getting married, think heavily about it and think about what comes with it and the responsibility. Okay, it seems like it definitely could be a handful. So there's lessons in these decodes as well. Okay. And we just did a Jennifer Lopez decode, and I just did a little bit of research. It says the two here, Pitt and J-Lo, the two certainly aren't running into each other at family reunions, but there's still a strong blood connection. Ninth cousins. Obama was asked about the relation to Pitt on The View in 2008, and he joked that the actor got the better looking side of the gene pool. That's kind of messed up.
Well, I don't know about that, but that
That's
man
messed
is
up because,
gorgeous.
at least make a nice comment about the late. I mean, right?
Yeah, but there
That's a
was a
nice
lot of
comment.
talk.
Don't just compliment one.
There
Like,
was a lot of talk at the time about the
oh,
gender of Jennifer Aniston. So we can't overlook that either.
say about what about Jennifer Aniston?
There was a lot of talk at the time about the gender of Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, which is understandable, especially. Yeah, I could
I mean,
understand.
just
You got to
look at
question
her.
everything.
Look at her build. Look at her jawbone. Look at her build.
Yeah, you got to question everything now.
Well, I tell you what
Probably
you
did one of the
don't
better jobs
question.
with her though, if that's what they did. Or
I tell you what you don't question. Brad Pitt is gorgeous in that picture. Sorry.
yeah, that's a female's point of view. Go for it. Go for it. Female's point of view, y'all. Right
He can
there.
knock at my door any day.
Okay. And are you gonna invite him in? How is
I'll be waiting in the front yard.
Again, we learn lessons over here, y'all. Right? We don't we don't just hook up based on looks. There's lessons to be learned over here, y'all. Okay.
But they
So
are definitely making him out to be the bad guy. I must have read 10 articles, and
yeah,
now,
because
and
women
you know
rule the
what they're
world.
referring to him? They're saying all this stuff about Jolie, and all the humanitarian work she's done, and all the children that she's helped. And she was married to that guy in the Fight Club. Like, of all the movies that they could have named that
Oh
Brad
yeah,
Pitt was in, they named the Fight Club. That's on purpose. There's
Father's Day. So Shiloh, why do you want to change your name from Pitt to Jolie only? Like I really want to know. Why does Shiloh Jolie-Pitt want to change her name? Give me a straight answer. Yeah, it's a legal request, but
It's an incident that happened on a plane from France with the family, a
okay.
private jet.
According
It
to the two
happened in
sources,
20 um it happened in 2016, and
okay.
Brad was supposedly, nope, there are no video of this. There are no eyewitnesses to this except the children, who, in my opinion, can be strongly influenced by the mom. Um, the allegation is that Brad Pitt was drunk and that he hit
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Aniston, and that he poured drinks on his kids, and he poured
Oh,
wine on his
You know what? You know what, Gina? There's been a lot of this going on in the news lately with, man does this to child, man beats wife, just over and over. It's just because they really want us divided as they choose a president, and it's just all fake. And I don't think that it's programming, so when people think they don't fall for it, they fall for it as long as they're tuned in and they think it's real, they're falling
And
for
it's the media. When the media emphasizes over and over and over all this humanitarian work that she has done, which I am not in any kind of way diminishing, but they fail to mention a mere 10 years ago when they were talking about how weird she is with those freaking 16 weirdo tattoos she has.
Is it really
And
16?
yeah, 16.
What's today's date?
16.
Look how it says 16 hours ago up there on the
She
photo.
has 16 tattoos.
Look how it says 16 hours up there on the photo.
Yep. And they fail to mention, and you told me once that you don't think there's anything weird about this. I think it is extraordinarily weird that when she married Bob Thornton, that they both put their own blood in vials and then gave lockets of their blood to each other to
Did I really say
wear.
that wasn't weird? That's the first time I heard of that.
I told you she wore blood around her neck.
Oh. I
That
said
was
it
Billy
wasn't
Bob
weird?
Thornton's
Damn. I was
blood.
tripping.
They exchanged, they put their own blood in little vials, then they made necklaces out of it, and each of them wore each other's blood
Oh, that's
while
horrible.
they were married. Now that's
Well, she's a witch.
weird.
Well, she's a
Sorry,
witch
that's
like
weird.
Madonna. So yeah, that stuff's definitely weird. So it says here she has at least 20 tattoos, and I think Pitt equals 20. And you know what? Pitt
She
equals
may have
20.
had 20, but she's had some erased.
Okay. Pitt equals 20 and death equals 20. Right there with that.
She said once that she would never put another man's name on her body because when she married Billy Bob Thornton, she got a very famous dragon tattoo with Billy Bob on it. And then when she divorced Billy Bob, she had to have that tattoo removed, and she ended up putting the coordinates. Now, I mean, this is weird. She put the coordinates of where each of her children were born, and then at the bottom she put where Brad Pitt was born, the longitude and latitude coordinates. So she may not have put Brad Pitt's name, but she is going to have to erase something else on her tattoo.
Hmm.
But I mean, there's so many more tattoos that are weirder than that.
Yeah, they did good work on it though. Looks good.
Yeah, I guess. That's because you like her. You think she's
I never
sexy.
said I like her. I don't like none of these false idols. I don't go for the story. You're never gonna see me caught up like ever with these false idols. Nope. They're all fake deceivers. I'll never again be deceived by them. I'll give my opinion if I think one of them looks attractive. That and I'll say based on the story, based on the script every time. They'll never deceive me again. None of these liars, none of these deceivers will ever deceive me again. But yeah, I stand strong in my opinion, so I gotta defend myself. If I said that it wasn't weird to wear blood, then I
You
just
didn't understand what I was saying. Yeah.
yeah, that's I think I was in a rush because I was like getting off of work. But anyways, yeah, let me just clarify that because we speak our minds over here. So, yeah, let me just clarify that. Okay? Yeah, it is weird to wear gloves
And I'll
for sure.
I'll spend 30 seconds just saying she's got an Arabic tattoo saying determination in Arabic. She's got an H Celtic rune on her left wrist that she says stands for her brother James Haddon and her lover at the time, Timothy Hutton. Across her neck, she's got a tattoo that says "Know Your Rights" in Gothic. She's got a that on her back is a Buddhist prayer, asking for love and prosperity,
And that's
and
Angelina Jolie.
yes.
Okay.
The one thing that, I mean, all that can be explained away, I suppose, but she has a 13 on her left forearm. She has a 13 tattooed, and she says it's there because she's not superstitious, and she's telling the world she's not superstitious. Now,
Mm.
that
Sounds
answer is
suspicious to
that
me and
that's
suspicious.
suspicious. That
Yeah.
that's just suspicious.
Yeah. So, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt is born in 2006, and it is the second day of the 6 month right now. All right, so let's move forward. Okay, where did we leave off over here?
Right,
So,
I think right
so
there.
J-Lo's trending right there, and I don't think I put it in here, but I think you got a Brad Pitt connection with Jennifer Aniston, as I believe that they were in a relationship. So you
They
get
were married.
Jennifer.
They were married.
Okay, they were married. So you
Yeah.
get that connection here because you get two Jennifers with the ninth cousin right here. They are ninth cousins. And you know why else that is a right here. Let me point this out. You get J Lo, Jolie.
Yep.
Everything is ran on letters and numbers. We are here. We do not want y'all to, if you're, don't be deceived. Only take it for entertainment. Okay? Because being deceived is manipulation and it is abuse because it starts at a young age and they split the families. They, from a male's point of view, will our father will be dead or in jail or prison, and what happens with that, we turn to rap music and we start imitating what we hear in rap. Can you speak from a female's perspective on that, how maybe there's deception or manipulation that can come in forms of entertainment, and maybe if it lands in the wrong household it can affect possibly a young woman? Is there anything that you can
Well,
with
the
that?
first thing that comes to my mind is the decode you did the other day on Barbie. I mean,
Oh,
I noticed that just today with the dolls that my kids were playing with, and I thought that I'm like, oh my God, get rid of all these dolls. It's telling them that they're supposed to look like this.
yep. And
It, it,
if I
and
may
you
add,
don't even realize it. You don't realize that they've come into your home, and they're influencing your children, and you don't even know it.
if I may add to that, I could say we could probably look at like some of the Disney stuff with the
Oh,
princess stuff too.
definitely Disney princesses for sure. Yes.
That's what I think as well. And you get,
I can't think of a
J-Lo,
Disney princess.
Jolie.
I can't think of one that has a mother. Their mothers are all gone.
Yeah.
So they're on their own. They're trying to find their way on their own.
Red, White, and View. right?
Yep.
So look, right? Ninth cousins, it said. J-Lo and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt equals 90 in ordinal. That's the English language forwards. Very simple. 9-day span from Shiloh's May 27th birthday. So she just had the birthday, huh?
You know, these pictures don't even
But
look like the people. They look like
yeah, so
wax figures.
right. And look, you get a 9-day span from Shiloh Jolie's Pitt's
I
birthday.
would never say
Hey,
that's Brad Pitt,
let me finish
ever.
this. Hey, let me finish this real quick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that it's so unreal. It's so fake that
They tell us with the AI pics. Look, you get a 9-day span from Shiloh Jolie-Pitt's birthday to her mother Angelina Jolie's birthday. And as I said, Brad Pitt equals 90, like 9. And ninth cousins, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Lopez. And Brad Pitt had a connection. You said they were married. Jennifer Aniston.
yep.
And again, Jolie sounds like J-Lo. Okay? It's spit it out. That's all they do. Okay? Is there something else you want to add? No?
What?
Is
Asking
there
me?
something you wanted to add?
Do I want a dad?
Is there something you want to add?
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay.
No, keep
So
going.
you see here, married. Okay, and again, this show it just shows everything is scripted, and we're on
Women
part 6.
loved
So we're on.
that. You want a woman's point of view? Women loved that. Women celebrated that.
So they do what?
Women celebrated that wedding.
Oh, they.
We loved
I
Brad Pitt.
understand.
We loved Jennifer Aniston. It was a marriage perfect for
Mm,
the masses.
yeah, I understand. They did. They do like Bennifer and all that stuff. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand. And that's can you could speak on that as that could be like some kind of programming stuff as well too, right?
right. And
I think.
when that happened, all the thoughts of Jennifer maybe being a man just flew out the window.
All
There
right.
was no more talk about that.
All right. So we're back
Because
into
after all, Brad Pitt wouldn't marry a man.
I don't know.
I'm just
I
saying
wouldn't
that
question anything.
that's what the masses are saying.
Oh yeah.
It was a way to quelch that rumor.
Uh
Have
so
Brad Pitt marry her.
uh so um so Shiloh Jolie Pitt, her birthday leaves 218 days in the year,
Wow.
and Shiley Jolie Pitt equals 218. If you just Z is 1, A is 26. Submitted a petition, and today is a 16-day span. Father's Day 16/6 court petition 166. We hit on that earlier, and we just keep landing with those numbers. To change her name to so I can go ahead and run it like that, I guess. Do you have the first name spelling and the middle name
Of
handy?
Shiloh,
Yeah. Hold on, let me go to the calculator
SHILOH.
real quick. Hold
Okay.
on, wait. Okay, hold on, let me pull this up because I can't see it when I have the calculator.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Shiloh is SHILOH.
Oh, LOH, yeah.
And Novell is NOUVEL.
and then just Jolie. Oh, look at that. Shiloh Novell
It's
equals
actually
160 and
Jolie-Pitt,
61.
unless, you know, well, until today. Or,
Can you see those numbers right there?
oh my God,
It's just the first and middle name, but it's kind of amazing because that's the
16,
date today.
16 and 16.
And 61, yeah.
Well, I
But it's
mean, that's the reverse of
the date.
16.
It's the date. Now let's enter the full thing. 211, the 47th prime. That would have been amazing if that was 238. Because did you say, was it a marriage or divorce on 23/8? That would have been superb right there. But we get 248, and that's
I have
okay.
so many numbers I can't find. I
It
have
was
all
the
the
Kobe
birthdays
Bryant
of all the
birthday. I think
children.
it was 2016 August. It was like the marriage maybe something like that. I think
2016 was an important year. I think it was a divorce.
check this out. Shiley, she wants her name changed to Shiloh Novell Jolie.
Hmm.
21185, like William Bradley Pitt.
Wow.
Brad Pitt's full name. Brad Pitt's full name.
2016 is when Jolie filed for a separation.
Hmm.
That's when the plane trip to France happened. The plane trip that no one except Angelina and the children verified.
Petition equals 108 and 108, forwards and reverse. Okay. Legally remove Pitt from her name on the day she turned 18. Filed the paperwork. What else? Let me see. Shiloh, who performs. Okay, we hit on that. Okay, we hit on that. Yeah, we hit on that. We hit on that. Okay, now look, these numbers keep landing over and over and over. You get a 162-day span. Brad Pitt's birthday, December 18th. From that day to Shiloh Jolie-Pitt's birthday, 162-day span. And look at this, 18 years old, 216 months. Brad Pitt, reverse, 126. You get those three numbers just going every which way, pretty much, right there. And born in 2006, like 26.
162211612. Yep.
Okay, and this is kind of like a bonus here. This is a bonus here. Angelina Jolie's full name, Angelina Jolie Voight,
You know
144.
who her dad is? John Voight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie Voight, or excuse me, Angelina Voight, which is her first and last name, 144, 72, and two ciphers. William Pitt, 144, 72. William Pitt, 54, 153. Brad Pitt, 54. Angelina equals 153. That's just what? We got the four ciphers there. We got the four ciphers once again. William Bradley Pitt, Angelina Jolie Voight. And these characters are just going to mixed up characters of other characters. So we're kind of on point here because it seemed like we did a lot of talking, which is perfect. And it just blends nicely with what we have here. And they didn't give us a big old story, right? That Father's Day thing is amazing. You get
That was
shot.
amazing. That was the first 5 seconds of your
Yeah.
broadcast.
So I want to pull up Shiloh. Let's play the clip. It's been long enough. Let's play it again.
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter Shiloh is looking to change her name. According to several reports, the 18-year-old has requested to drop her dad's last name, going from Shiloh Jolie-Pitt to simply Shiloh Jolie. The documents for the request of name change were filed on Monday, May 27th, which also happened to be Shiloh's milestone birthday. It seems she isn't the first of the former couple's 6 children to opt for the name change. Their daughter Vivian, who helped her actress mom as she worked as a producer on the new musical The Outsiders, has reportedly been credited in the production's playbill as Vivian Jolie. The pair stepped out together for the Broadway show's opening night in April and made a more recent red carpet appearance at the premiere of Reefer Madness, the musical, alongside Kristen Bell in Los Angeles. Angie and Brad's eldest daughter, Zahara, also had a moment last November where fans noticed she was using a different name. The video shows the 19-year-old at her university, Spelman College, introduce herself as Zahara Marley Jolie. Shiloh's name change comes amid her famous parents' continued legal battle over their French vineyard, which started after Jolie filed for divorce and sole physical custody of the kids back in 2016.
Vivian Jolie-Pitt right now, 16th year of life.
Yep.
Right there.
Vivian Marceline Jolie-Pitt.
Oh, is it the middle name?
Her middle name is Marceline or Marceline, could it be? But it looks like Marceline.
I want to run it. Vivian Jolie-Pitt, full
Want me to
name.
spell it? It's long.
Where the hell are you finding the middle name?
I did some research, my man.
I'll run it if I can find it.
I'm
it is
telling
right there.
you what it is. Go back, go to the calculator.
I see it right there. I know, but I still want to look. There it is right there. See? I can. This is what again, it's beautiful when man and woman come together. Okay? We get different personalities, and it doesn't have to just be man or woman, right? So y'all get to witness it live. And this is why we do this, correct? And I'm not, and I don't.
You know how it is, ladies.
I don't question. I'm not questioning anything. I just have to be careful when I present on the channels. That's all. That's it. It's right there. If it's a
Do
fact.
you want to run it? Because I'll spell it for you.
I got it right there. I'll just copy and paste it.
Oh, okay.
Vivian Marceline Jolie-Pitt. Let's run the name. I'm gonna run the name that popped up first, and then I'm gonna run that full name. So
Okay.
it would be almost beautiful at this point if we hit with the one and
I
the
know, 1-6 it would be.
Let's see. Let's see. 216. Right there.
Unbelievable.
You get the 90, like was it Brad Pitt? But look at the 216. Now we go back over here. And remember ninth cousins, J-Lo and Brad. Back over here. 18 years old, name change, 18 years, same as 216 months. Brad Pitt, 126, 162-day span, his birthday to his daughters. Vivian Jolie-Pitt, 216 and 90 right there. And 99 is like 90, 0 has no value. 243 like Biden's full name. But 90, Brad Pitt, 90, and 126 right there. We're not going to look at all the children with this decode. Yeah, we're not. But what we are going to do is we're going to finish off our picks here.
Their last two were twins. Just trivia.
Their last two children?
Yeah.
That's
And that,
interesting because Father's Day is Tupac's birthday, and it was like a twin ritual with him and Biggie, opposites. The the heavy set, quiet one, and then the more slender, loud one with the
guess
duality.
when their birthdays are? 7/12/2008.
July 12th.
Another one too.
Oh yeah. Mm,
Well, for that matter, Maddox's birthday was 2001. That's a 21.
yeah. 2001, like 21. Oh, and I'm glad you brought that up because look, Angelina Jolie, her birthday leaves 210 days in the year, like 21. And it's that's June 4th. It's 156 day, which 156 prime is 911. I guess that's just interesting, and that's it. And I
Pax is in his
oh
21st year because he's 20 now.
oh
So
yeah,
he's in his 21st year.
a 9 day span from Shiloh's birthday to her mom's. A 9 day span. It's the same as 1 week, 2 days.
When I was just looking through stories, they had a picture of Julie and Shiloh, since that's the lady of the hour, at a concert in Rome for a group called Man E Skin. Man E Skin.
Man,
Man E Skin.
yummy.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie Voight equals 102 like 12.
Huh.
It's easier like that to just clip it and put it there. William Bradley Pitt 211. Look at it backwards, 112 as well. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. So that was like exhausting, but it flowed nice, I think. Yeah.
Well, and we left a lot on the table. There were so
Oh, of
many
course.
names
It's
and
never
so
ending.
many. Yeah.
But as decoders do, that's what we see. And, we got to keep it moving, correct?
Correct.
They don't really, in our article here, when I pull it up right here and share, and I just scroll down, they don't really, you see what they gave us? I don't know if you can see that right there. That's all they gave us, what you see right there. If you can see that, they
Mhm.
don't give us any more. This is the Associated Press right here. You would think that they would put, I don't see any kind of information on why, how, what. I know we had some information that was added, but that's just interesting. You would think that they would give some sort, and with it being Father's Day, 16-day span from today to Father's Day. Well, not anymore, but it was when we began the decode.
Right.
Right? You would think they would give us a couple of sentences in here explaining at least, right? Nothing.
Well, and um, just going by history,
It's that
Brad
abuse stuff.
Pitt. Brad Pitt does not fight back. I mean, he probably does so behind the scenes with attorneys, but he
Yeah.
does not make spectacles of
Okay. And
the
you know what's
business.
interesting? Um, you it's possible that you could kind of label a man with kind of being lined up with, in my opinion, kind of like whatever, just nonchalant kind of about it anyways.
Yep.
That's what I think you could probably, I can't think of the word, but like kind of stamp on men, I guess, that kind of, I can't think of the word, but kind of, what is it? Judging, assuming that a man, is the word aloof? Is that the wrong word?
Aloof, distant, aloof. Mhm.
Yeah, like just kind of like whatever, just shrug it off, not a big deal. So that's possible. That's
I mean,
interesting.
they're still his kids, like I said. The name has nothing to do with it. They're still his kids.
Yeah, but it is interesting from the standpoint of what we do though, where the name would matter. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting as well. And think, you know what? Think about Sinead O'Connor, who I think like has 20 different names. You know what I mean? And some of the religion that they travel around the world, and Madonna is into that as well. I'm not like an expert when it comes to talking about those religions and what they study, but all of the characters are connected like that. Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie, Madonna, okay,
Yeah.
definitely a connection there. Even you could even connect them with Beyonce. Like these are all witches, okay? And think about it, witches, girls run the world. So I think we did a nice decode, Gina. I'm freaking tired from work. I feel okay though. I feel okay. Let me get to where we need to go here. And that's what they gave us. So anything else, then we're gonna have to do some searching around. But we decoded what the article is here, and we made other connections relevant. We used the numbers. Um, we added other information as well. Pit,
Yeah.
again, I had an album that was called Hell's Pit, and there was nothing pretty about that. So if we're talking like from a decoder's point of view, and then father's last name, Father's Day, right around the corner. Ha ha ha, I guess, slap in the face. Taylor Swift runs the world. Beyonce runs the world. Kamala's a VP. A lot of the males are taking the downfall, and everything's balancing out because maybe they deserve it, those guys.
Well, it seems like Angelina has the upper hand right now. So,
Yeah, and Jay-Z was born the same year as Diddy. So was
so
Birdman.
it's true that Jay-Z canceled his concert tour for
Well,
me.
yeah, it was called an American something tour, and I don't know if that one was his decision, I can't remember. But J-Lo with
Yeah.
the and Jay-Z synced up with Live Nation. Check that decode out, y'all. You know what I found out with doing these videos?
Mm.
Videos you do about Nicki Minaj, she must be protected heavy. Because Nicki Minaj decodes will not pick up the views over here.
Mm.
I'll tell you, because I have a nice one on the death of her father on the Math 2Con 2 channel. And I just did the one arrested for marijuana with the Tom Petty connection. Nothing at
Mm.
all. It's interesting.
Well,
Interesting. And you know what? I think you joined for one of your first ones was that Nicki Minaj one.
it may have been.
I
Mhm.
think to this day it's got
Because
like,
I remember telling you that I didn't know anything.
yeah, 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 yeah. And to this day it's got like 11 views or something. I'm like, wow, and it was nice. I remember the energy was good with that one.
Yeah.
Sympathy to the father. But as we're speaking of the daughter and the father here, thank you, Gina. Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna
Yep.
be working 10 in the morning. That's gonna suck. I have the next decode almost ready. I'm gonna get it in before I go to work. I wish I
Are
had
you
some
gonna
more.
put the thumbnail up so I can have a
Um,
little
I think
hint?
it's just I have to just do a quick video because I'm just barely gonna be able to sleep and get up.
Oh, that's true. You're gonna do a quick.
Yeah, I gotta work at 10, so I'm gonna sleep, wake up, probably finish it up and just drop the quick video, go to work, and then live tomorrow.
Something big's gonna happen tomorrow.
Would you like
Watch.
to do a live tomorrow about this time or a little
Yeah,
earlier?
yeah.
It'll be way earlier. It'll be way earlier. Cool.
We'll see. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So we'll see if we can get a link up tomorrow. It'll probably be around like 7-ish your time, 8-ish.
Mhm.
Just a heads
Mm,
up. Okay. So
that's good.
daughter of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt files court petition to remove father's last name, all kind of right before Father's Day. And within our article, they don't really give a solid explanation, but that's our decode. Thank you, Gina. Thank you for everyone who's going to be watching this later. And I appreciate you. If you want to say a goodbye, Gina.
Goodbye, Gina.
All righty. All right. Peace, y'all.